Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tyler and today I'll be leading you through a self-love flow. Now, it was recently Valentine's Day yesterday, so today's theme is all going to be about nourishing, heart opening, loving ourselves and just opening ourselves up to receive, because that's what love is about. It's about not only giving but in the receiving of it. And I think a lot of people have trouble with the receiving side. And myself especially, when I was younger, I used to be a huge people pleaser. So if you are one of those people and you're working through this right now, then this self-love flow is for you. We are going to start in a comfortable seated position. And the first thing that we're going to do though is we're going to place our hands on our heart. So make sure you're nice and comfortable. Close down your eyes once you get there and place one hand on your heart and then the other one just above it. Tucking your chin slightly in towards your chest. And just taking a moment here to tap into your body. Tapping into our heart space. Taking a nice deep breath here, filling up the lungs and feeling the hands raise as you breathe in. Hold at the very top and exhale to release. Feeling this warm space under your hands. Stay with that breath, deep belly breath in. Hold at the very top, maybe taking a little bit more air as you get there. And exhale, let it go. Close the mouth through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Take 3 more like that. And as you do so, I want you to bring your focus and your awareness to your heart space, to this heat, this ball of golden light in the center of your chest. And imagining with each breath, each rising of the falling of the chest, this light just gets brighter and brighter. I'd like to invite you to have a mantra for today's practice. And this mantra is a little something like this. I am love. I am love. I am worthy of love. I am love. And with this mantra, you can take it off your practice and into your day, or you can just allow it to be with you in your heart, in your spirit, and your soul whilst you practice today. Taking a really deep inhale now. Exhale, repeat that mantra in your mind. Allowing our mind to slowly rewire itself to believe in this mantra, especially if we need it most today. When you're ready, you can gently start to open up your eyes. Come back to the space. And let's begin. Placing your hands down on the mat, we're going to make our way into a tabletop position. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And we're going to find an average cat and cow. So dropping your belly, gazing forward, or maybe even closing your eyes if you want a bit more of an internal practice. As you exhale, dome the upper back. Let your gaze come to your belly button. And keep with this. Inhale, dropping the rib cage, finding that gaze, moving each vertebra as you do so. So with each breath is what moves the body into where it is, not the body moves the breath. I invite you to start to bring in some movement now to this. Maybe you find some circles with the hips and the neck, the shoulders, maybe even the wrists and the palms. Just finding something that feels so nourishing for your body, especially if you're feeling super tight right now. This is what I invite you to do with your space and your time. Just take up space. Take up with whatever your body needs. For 3. For 2. Let's get a little bit wiggly on our last breath. And exhale. Gently release. Coming all the way back to center. Squeezing that belly nice and tight. Tucking your chin in slightly towards your chest. As we breathe in, we start to lift up that right leg towards the back of the room, squaring off the hips. As we exhale, we bring it all the way over to the right hand side and drop it down onto the ground. As we breathe in, we start to walk our hands forward, lift up through our chest. As you exhale, start to fold and melt into this heart opening. Find a rise on the in-breath. And then as you exhale, ripple all the way down, vertebra by vertebra. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful yogis, holding it at the bottom. Maybe your chin meets the ground, maybe your forehead, maybe nothing reaches the ground. But just allowing that space to be created on your chest. Feels really nice, especially with the leg out here. Take one more breath. And then come all the way back up to center. Walk the hands back towards the body. Start to lift that right leg up and float it all the way to the back of the room, squaring off the hips. Point through the toes now. You're going to bend through the knee and cross it behind the left knee. Walking your hands back. Bear with me, you're going to come off your mat a little bit here. Folding over into your cow face pose. So your knees are on top of each other. I may have ran away from the camera a little bit here, so I'm going to come back. Your feet can be turned out to the sides, and your knees, they might meet, they might not. Depends on your hip flexibility. Hands come on either side, breathing in as you lift up through the crown of your head, and as you exhale, folding forward. Inhale. Exhale. On your last one, we're going to hold it there. So lift up through the crown of the head. As you exhale, fold forward, extending the arms. Dropping the head onto the knees, or maybe just tucking it slightly in towards the chest. One more breath. Gently start to roll up through the spine, gazing forward, coming out the same way we came in. Roll onto your knees, plant your hands and extend that right leg to the back of the mat. Beautiful. You might have to give yourself a shimmy. And then on the in-breath, nose to knee, dome the upper back, squeeze everything. Maybe give it a kiss and step it to the top. Arms reach up into your low lunge. Feeling yourself sinking deeper into your hips here. It's okay if you go over the ankle a little bit. Just make sure that your hips are not opening too much to the side. Your hips want to be parallel to the front. We're going to move with the breath. So as we breathe in, we're going to lean forward, extend those arms, and as we exhale, we open ourselves up into cactus to the sky. Inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, cactus and open. Beautiful. Keep this going, lunging forward and opening yourself up to sky. Take as much space as you need. Your last one, start to extend that front leg as you reach forward. A little bit of a balance, I know. Lift all the way up to the sky and find that cactus as you exhale. Bringing the hands to the heart center, close off the rib cage. All we're going to do is find a little bit of a twist. So your left elbow is going to twist all the way over to your right knee, and you're going to push into the palms, opening your chest up towards the right side of the room, gazing up over the shoulders if you can. Dropping into those hips, pressing into the palms. Take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Beautiful. Hands come back towards the heart center. Plant the hands down. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee and step all the way back into your downward facing dog. Now the same kind of movement here. So find something that's intuitive, that feels nourishing and moving for your body. Something that you know you're craving right now. Maybe you've been sat at a desk. Maybe you've been walking a lot. Maybe you've not done anything at all. You know, like just really tune into what's going on. And we're gonna just gather our breath in here. And exhale, let it go. Let's do one more Ujjayi breath. Close the mouth, exhale. We come all the way down onto our knees. Beautiful. Push all the way back to child's pose, rolling up into hero pose. Arms come up to the sky. And as you exhale, you're going to hug yourself. So wrap your arms around. Grab and hold the shoulders. Let's move with breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, wrap your arms around. Find a deep hug in the body. One more. Inhale. You can tell I like my sets of threes. Exhale, wrap around the body. Tuck your toes under, lift up your hips, and open yourself up to the sky for 3. For 2, keep pushing those hips forward, squeezing the glutes. Exhale, release the grip, hands come down, untuck the toes. We move back into our flow. This time, left leg extends, flex the toes to the earth, square off the hips. On our in-breath, we start to open it out all the way to the left side and place it down on the earth. Toes are facing forward. Start to walk your hands past shoulder distance and come onto your fingertips. As we breathe in, we lift our chest up and we find a ripple through the spine. As we exhale, we lower the chest to the ground. Inhale as we lift. Exhale as we lower. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Like I said, chest, chin, forehead, whatever feels good for you. I'm not going to squish the microphone, so I'm going to go with my forehead. But again, just breathing into the heart space, into the ribs, the obliques, the side of the body, and feel that elongation happening within the upper body. One more breath here. Stay with it. Gently start to raise on all the way up. Hands come back underneath the shoulders. Ground down into your palms before you lift that left leg and sweep it all the way to the sky. Flex the toe, point the toes, bend the knee, cross it all the way behind the right knee and walk the hands back towards the body. Cow face pose, turning the feet to face forward, lift up through the crown of the head. We move with breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale as you fold. Last one, inhale and we hold. Exhale, fold. Again, your knees might be on top of each other or they might not. My hips are a little tight this morning, so they're not currently. But it takes time, it takes practice, you know? Self-love, patience, courage, commitment. They all weave into together. Take one more breath here. Exhale, let it go. Look to where your hands are. Start to walk yourself all the way forward back to where you were, extending that left leg, nose to knee on the in-breath. Step it to the top of the mat as you exhale, arms reach up, low lunge. Going for the same movement that we did before. So as we breathe in, it's just the upper body that reaches forward. And as we exhale, we cactus our arms to the sky, open our heart. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, find that cactus. Beautiful. Stay with the breath. Take whatever movement feels good here. On your last one, sweep it forward and extend that leg so you're straightening it out nice and slow. Lift all the way up to the sky. Exhale, find your cactus. Really, really nice, yogis. Keeping that heart space open. Release the hands all the way down towards the ground. Tuck your left knee under, step back, walk them all the way back. Tuck your toes under, reach your arms up. A different way of getting to it this time. As you exhale, wrap the arms around each other, lift your hips up to the sky this time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lift with the hips, wrap your arms around your body, drop your head if you can. Last one, inhale, prepare. Exhale, make sure you're switching the elbows around, so you're grabbing opposite arms. And lower down. Walk the hands forward, meeting your downward facing dog. We're going to lift that left leg back up and step it all the way through to the top of the mat. Arms reach up into your low lunge, bringing them into your heart center this time. Lifting through the crown of the head. On the next in-breath, you cross the right elbow over the left knee and you open the chest up. Again, gazing towards the sky if you can, otherwise gaze to your palms. And you're actively pushing against your fingertips here. So you're squeezing your insides with this twist. It's so beautiful. Sometimes it feels a little bit weird, but it's good. It's really good. Just trust me on this. Take one more breath. Really nice. Arms reach all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, let them float down to the mat. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee and step all the way into your downward facing dog. Just taking about 3 breaths here. You can stay still or you can invite movement, whatever feels good for you. I just find it really comforting just to kind of move from side to side here. Really nice, yogis. Looking towards your hands, start to walk your feet all the way up to the top of the mat. Take an inhale, find your flat back, hands come to the shins or the ground. Exhale as you fold, give yourself a micro bend. We took our chin towards our chest and come on all the way up, arms sweep on up to the sky. Exhale as we release them down the back. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, release. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, release. Whew. Now all I want you to do is just shake your arms, shake your legs a little bit, just get rid of all of any kind of stagnant energy that you're holding on to. For 3, for 2, it's gonna look weird, just close your eyes. And for 1, come all the way back to Tadasana. Heel toe the feet in as you breathe. If you inhale, as you exhale, fold forward. Find your flat back on the in-breath. Plant the hands, step back all the way into your plank position. Chaturanga Dandasana as you lean over the wrists, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. On the in-breath, you raise your right leg all the way up to the sky. Flex the toes, bend the knee, open out the hip. Maybe gazing under your shoulder. But we're not going to be here too long. So take an in-breath. As you exhale, extend that leg and bring it all the way through towards the left wrist. Inhale, sweep it back up. Exhale. This time you're going to bring your right foot towards the left wrist. Swap it out and lift that left arm to the sky. Fallen star. Or fallen triangle, whichever you prefer. Inhale. Exhale, plant that hand down, sweep it back, three-legged dog. Step it all the way through to the top of the mat this time, high lunge. Arms reach up. Beautiful. We're going to do one version of what we did at the beginning. So we sweep our arms forward, maybe even clap, lift all the way up, find that cactus. Keep the cactus flowing, flowing, flowing into the body until the arms extend out long. Beautiful, lifting your heart and to the chest, to the sky. Interlace your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders down your back. Lift up as high as you can, relax those shoulders. Actively push down through the palms. Take a breath in. As we exhale, we fold over that leg. Arms lift up to the sky. Now come with me. You're going to hop until you come into your warrior three. So your chest is towards the ground. Your foot can be flexed or pointed. I don't mind. And your hips are parallel to the ground. Take an in-breath. Ooh. Embrace the wobbles. As you exhale, drop it back down to the earth with some grace. Arms lift up. Inhale. Exhale, let them flow all the way down. On the inside of the leg, place both hands and heel toe that right foot to the opposite side, lizard lunge. We're going to take a jaguar. So as you breathe in, elbows come into the body. Ripple through as you inhale. Exhale, three-legged dog. Flex the toes, bend the knee, open out the hip. Or option to flip it all the way over into a wild thing, bringing that right hand to the heart space. Take one breath here. Exhale, flip it all the way back. Plank position, Chaturanga Dandasana on knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going on a bit of a journey in today's class. And that's what self-love is about. It's about the journey, you know? It's not about just waking up every day and feeling, God, I know myself, I love myself today. Because we don't always feel like that. Sometimes we just have to honor where we're at, you know? And just love every part of that. Take an inhale. Exhale, let it go out the mouth. Lion's breath. Left leg lifts on the inhale. Flex the toes, bend the knee, open out the hip. Maybe gaze underneath the left shoulder. Take an inhale. Exhale, extend that leg to the sky. Three-legged dog, three all the way through and touch your right elbow. Inhale, sweep it back to the sky. Swap in your left foot with your right arm. Step it through all the way into your fallen triangle. Right arm up to the sky. Lifting out through the fingertips. Relax the shoulders. Pull down through the ground so you're rooting through it. Take an inhale. As you exhale, right hand floats down. Sweep that left leg back. Stepping it all the way through to the top of the mat. Find your high lunge. Inhale. Cactus arms. Exhale. Same thing that we did at the beginning. Sweep the arms forward, maybe clap. Open them up, cactus arms. Gazing up to the sky, finding that deep heart open. It maybe smile and give yourself some love. Like, wow, I'm actually doing this. Release your hands behind your back. Let them flow all the way. Interlace the fingers and roll the shoulders back, gazing up to the sky. Now this time, look towards your knee. Lower your chest into your knee. Give yourself maybe one hop. Or if you can go straight into your warrior three. Pointing or flexing through the toes. I don't mind. Keep lifting those hands up to the sky, squaring off those hips for 3, for 2. As you exhale, drop the back foot to the mat, high lunge. Arms keep sweeping all the way around as they meet the ground. Left hand comes on the inside of the left leg. Let's go for that jaguar. So bend the elbows in, snake through, inhale. 3-legged dog as we exhale, sweep it all the way to the sky. Flex the toes, bend the knee, open out the hip. And if you want to, you can go straight into your wild thing, bringing your left hand to your heart center. Ooh, I'm a bit sweaty and out of breath right now. I don't know about you guys. Last breath. Exhale, float it all the way back into your plank, taking your variation, chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. This time we push all the way back into a child's pose. Drop the knee, hips to heels. Just taking a few deep breaths, relaxing your hands down this time. And when you're ready, nice and slow, you can start to walk your hand back towards your body. Coming all the way up in a hero pose. All we're gonna do is just sit down onto our hips, sweep our legs forward, and we're gonna find a butterfly. So you're gonna bring your feet together, your soles of your feet together. You're gonna open your toes out nice and wide. Lifting up through the crown of the head, breathe in. And as you exhale, we're just gonna fold and hold. Just allowing our body to reset after all of that work we've just done. You might even have some heat, some sweat. You might even just feel yourself loving yourself a little bit more after that practice. Allow yourself to drip even deeper into the fold if it feels good for you, into your hips, into your heart space. And just take one more deep breath here. Gently start to roll all the way back up towards your body. Bring your knees together and start to roll down through the spine. You might have to shimmy yourself forward, but we're going to lower down vertebra by vertebra for 5, 4, 3, for 2, and 1. Taking our final Shavasana in any place that feels good, but ideally, I would love it if you can bring one hand to your heart and this time one hand to your belly. As we breathe in our mantra for our practice today, we exhale any negative thought or emotion that clouds this mantra. We inhale love and we exhale negativity. Now, yogis, you can stay here if you have more time. Otherwise, I want you to just gently come up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands into prayer at the center of your chest. Collectively taking a deep inhale, filling the body up with love and positive thoughts and emotions. Exhale, let them go out the mouth. Well done, yogis, for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed today's self-love flow, and I hope you continue to take this on for the rest of your day. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.